And my first mural was actually, I was around 6, 7. And my mom, we lived like in a small shack in the Dominican Republic, and the walls were like kind of, they were plywood. And my mom just let me just draw in the walls in the room. I mean, it's extremely important just because to be able to see a figure like Etheridge Knight on a mural, somebody that came from the street, somebody that looked like us. It's just extremely inspirational for you to be able to see that regardless of where you came from, you're able to make an impact in the world and be able to do bigger things and to be represented on this scale so you can keep inspiring like the next generation of artists and young kids that might not think that art is a creative output, is something that's a life worth pursuing.
I did not know him until he became a customer, and I didn't know his history until later. I knew he was a writer. I knew he loved jazz. I knew he liked smoking inside a bar because you could at that time, because this is like the middle 80s, 1980s. He developed quite a following because of his talents, his expertise. He began to either do reciting of his work, not on stage, but just among a group that became followers, acolytes of him. They would bring in their work. He would have them read it. They would do some critiques. There was college age. They weren't coming in to get a drink. They were coming in to be in the presence of Etheridge Knight, to both learn from him, experience the space, the place, and the jazz. Fun to have him here.
All I want is my woman back so my soul can sing. I mean, I think that's the breadth of it. In general, and what he was trying to do with his work was just to be honest first with himself, you know, and to look at what he had, you know, done with his life and not be afraid to say that. I mean, most poets are really talking about something specific in society. They don't really place themselves as part of that.
I think one of the things that we have a hard time with in indie as artists is that we kind of isolate ourselves or we leave, right? And there's like really nothing in between those two things. So it's really nice to have the opportunity to pull like an international artist in and get to connect with them and teach them about indie, because we're very different than the way we're perceived. And also for me to get like that network and tips on how to navigate the larger national field while still, you know, centering Indiana, because that's my home.
Knight discovered the transformative power of poetry, working as a journalist, connecting with renowned Black poets, and publishing his first book, Poems from Prison.
Y'all look at him as an artist, but you know, he's my brother, so I never know that he was loved so much, but thank you.